Sally is had to be very professional. And she looked at me like, I says, I'm the DD. Emily.
Welcome to Stevenson University's 2024 Annual Fashion Show. We're pleased to see you all. My name is Renee Young. I'm a theater and media performance major and a communications minor.
And my name is Aiden Abraham. I am a theater and media performance major and management minor.
We are very excited to be hosting this year's fashion show.
We would like to begin with a few highlights in the fashion design department. In the fall, we had our annual fashion exhibit featuring garments from the third-year concept development class. The theme was self-discovery. Students were inspired by the artist-in-residence Gina Dominique Hersey, an abstract artist whose work was on display in our arts gallery. You'll see these garments in the show.
Grace Ahn won the prestigious International Textiles and Apparels Association undergraduate design competition and exhibited her original design, Ode to Culture, at their annual conference in Baltimore. There was only a 28% acceptance rate for the competition. Her garment is on display in the lobby.
Two fashion design students, Emily Pickett and Richard Carranza, won the Stevenson Scholarly and Creative Works Summer Grant Award and will be mentored by Dr. Simpson and Professor Chung. Their research will focus on creating apparel from a bamboo fiber and a vegan biomaterial textile that mimics traditional leather. Both students want to contribute to a more sustainable fashion industry.
Throughout the year, students worked in Under Armour's showroom, assisting with styling photo shoots, fit sessions, as well as preparing merchandise for store distribution. They garnered great industry exposure and experience.
The department organized several networking events, an alum meet and greet where current students met with alums to show their collections and portfolios. The FAD Club had their annual Brunch with Bosses event, where over 20 fashion students networked with professionals from the brands Under Armour, Lilly Pulitzer, Raina Dawn, Iconic License, and more. Additionally, we partnered with fashion merchandising and marketing, and 30 students went on a one-day field trip to New York City. Fashion students visited a showroom, the FIT Museum, Mood Fabric, and explored the city.
Now we'll begin the fashion show. The first scene to preview includes garments from our 200-level fashion design courses. These courses include garment construction and draping.
Garment construction introduces students to industry clothing construction methods. The course is taken in the first year of the program. Students create 3 garments throughout the semester: a child's dress, a tailored skirt, and trousers, developing their sewing skills with each project.
Draping introduces the 3-dimensional system of creating clothing on a dress form with fabric. Students construct 2 garments during the semester.
The second scene to preview includes garments from the courses Concept Development, Flat Pattern, and Tailoring.
Concept development concentrates on the design development process. In this course, students use technical skills combined with their vision and voice as a fashion designer. They create one look inspired by a sculpture and a theme. This year's theme was self-discovery.
Flat pattern is the process of creating a blueprint of a garment. Students manually draft patterns on paper indicating all the specs of the dress. One look with the top and bottom is completed in this course.
Tailoring focuses on developing students' flat pattern skills and clothing construction techniques at a higher level. Students construct 2 tailored jackets. The third scene consists of garments from knitwear, a special topics class offered in the fall. Students experimented with knitted fabrics and a variety of techniques to create unique garments. After understanding design elements and construction of knitwear, the class had freedom to create a range of looks. Additionally, you'll see capsule collections, a small product line from a designer's vision. Students use advanced garment construction, draping, and patterning skills to create their looks.
We are so proud to introduce our fourth-year students. You'll see looks from the collections class that focuses on research, sourcing materials, designing, draping, pattern making, and sewing a 7-piece collection throughout the student's senior year. Each student chooses their own inspiration for their final collection, which you can read about in your program.
To begin, we'll present a short video featuring our designers discussing their work and give you a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to create a collection.
So my collection is called The Law of Attraction, and I was inspired by body, dramatic silhouettes, feminine details, and lingerie. I used a variety of fabrics in my collection. I focused a lot on satin and organza, but another focus of my collection was sustainability, so I actually went to Goodwill and I had bought a blazer and a couple of prom dresses, and I've used them in my collection as well. My collection was inspired by icons such as Madonna and Julia Fox, so when people wear my collection, I really want them to feel confident and daring and the ability to express yourself however you want. I really wanted to push myself with my collection, so there were specific technical skills that I wanted to conquer in making it. So I made a hoop skirt, and I also experimented with different finishing techniques like French seams, which I haven't done before, so just a learning curve there. I think I would love to work as a technical designer, but first and foremost, I feel that I'm an artist, so I just like to create things. I love community art. I love participating in different galleries in Baltimore and things like that.
To be great, you have to study the people who came before you. And that's kind of what I did when making my collection. One of the designers that I was really inspired by was Edith Head. She's a costume designer from like the 60s. I always have been attracted to like very difficult fabrics. So I would say all the fabrics I used were pretty difficult to use. I like chiffon. I used a lot of lace in my collection. You'll see it in the blue dress. I would say the story I want to tell with my collection is to take a risk and be playful and get in touch with your like childlike imagination, because I feel like that's why I made my collection so many various colors. I just wanted to be I wanted to be something that I looked at when I was like 3 and I was like, oh, that's so cool, or I want to be her. I'm really interested in like fashion and construction of a garment. I would love to, get more educated on that, maybe get my master's degree in design. I just want to go to different schools, just explore all my resources. Like I want to go on like a journey to figure out like how to make a corset, or how to make a dress, or how to make a tailored suit. I just feel like I just want to become more educated. So probably maybe going on to more school, maybe overseas, we'll see.
The importance of mental health, self-love, and to embrace who God created you to be is my inspiration for my collection. I use fabrics that were very busy that showcase people's internal struggles through chaotic pattern designs. I use fabrics such as jacquard fabric, burnout, and also satin. The story that I want to tell through my collection is that mental challenges don't define who that person is as an individual. Some challenges that I faced while creating my collection were definitely going outside my comfort zone in terms of color and pattern. I'm a simple designer, so being able to do that and see it live is really reassuring. After graduation, I leaned more towards getting more styling opportunities, networking, creating connections, and hopefully getting a job.
So the concept for my collection was about burnout, and it kind of came from the idea that the brightest stars burn out the quickest. So then the concept of Stargirl came about, and it's really just about burning out and finding your way on the other side of that. So for a lot of my fabrics, I use silk, and I use different types. I use shantung and double georgette, some satin, and then a lot of vegan leather as well. So for the story I wanted to tell through my collection, I really wanted to emphasize that no matter how burnout you're feeling or how much you're lacking creative energy, you can always come out the other side of that. I think the biggest challenge I faced was I was doing things that I haven't done before. So I was kind of experimenting a lot. I did a lot of like very complex draping, and that was a big learning curve for me. After graduation, I would love to be an assistant technical designer and maybe one day start my own business.
My collection is from the concept of plus size wear, so it's mainly about emotions, and every look represents a different emotion. My collection uses China silk, polyester satin, a lot of it, and organza and organdy. Because my collection is about emotions and every look represents a different emotion, I wanted to tell the story of how if you feel a certain emotion, that when you go to a certain event, you can still dress to impress, but you can still feel true to your emotions that way. Some challenges that I faced were because I use plus size models and my garments are fairly tight. I had to do a lot of prototypes, so maybe 5 to 6 this semester alone, maybe 3 to 4 last semester, and I just had to constantly do a lot of fittings and make sure that everything fit my models correctly. I don't have any plans right now, but I do plan on down the line opening my own store. But I want to start off with either being a area manager or a technical designer. Because I'm want to focus about plus size and sizing and fit. Technical design is like a really good way to get into that field to start off my specialty.
Let's give our student designers a round of applause. We now have design awards to recognize the excellent work of our fashion design students. I'd like to ask our professors Simpson, Ehrenheim, and Chung to come up to the stage to present the awards.
Good evening. I'm Leslie Simpson, professor and coordinator of the Fashion Design Program. I'd like to introduce my colleagues, Leah Ehrenheim, affiliate professor and studio manager, and Min Chung, artist in residence. I have the honor of handing out several student awards this evening. Our first award is the Best Construction Award. This celebrates a look created by a fashion student who demonstrates outstanding application of garment construction techniques. This award goes to Ariel Fields for her jacket constructed in the tailoring class. Ariel. Okay. She's in the back. We'll bring her out soon. Our next award is the Most Sustainable Collection. This is a new award that celebrates a collection created by a fashion student who demonstrates commitment to sustainable materials and design. This award goes to Michelle Mesquita for her collection, I Hope You Heal from the Things You Don't Talk About. Michelle! Created this award. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you. Stay here, okay. Okay. Our next award is Most Innovative Design. This celebrates a collection created by a fashion student who demonstrates outstanding and innovative design techniques and thinking. This award goes to Hannah Reardon for her collection, Stargirl. And our final award is Best in Show. This celebrates a collection created by a fashion student who demonstrates outstanding garment construction, design thinking, and innovation. This award goes to Emily Pickett for her collection, The Law of Attraction. Emily! Congratulations, students. Yep, thank you. A big round of applause. And now our hosts have a few final remarks. Thank you.
We would like to thank President Hirschman, Provost Gorman, Dean Bookbinder, Dean Hostaka, Dean Cobbett, Dr. Holly Schiller, Ryan Clark, and Sonia Lawyer for their support of the fashion design program.
Videographer Charles McClanahan for the great video.
David Hesse and his team in athletics for live streaming the show.
Theater manager Chris Krostick and his crew for making sure our show was such a success.
Professor Leah Ehrenheim and the students in the fashion show production course and volunteers for planning the entire fashion show. And thank you all for coming. We hope that you had an amazing time seeing what our students have been working on this semester and the talent and creativity in our program.
Please grab a cupcake in the lobby.